How's it going, everyone? It is Prashan here, and I have a fellow teammate from Power On. He's the one that built this whole overlay. You might see him in my description all the time because he builds overlays. So we have Drewski here. How's it going, Drewski?
It's going well. How are you doing, Prashan?
Good, good. And then normally Drewski posts some pretty good decks on Twitter. He normally has like a good deck, or he tells you whether you should get this card or not. And what did you feel about speed?
I don't know. Speed is, I think he's actually pretty good, but I think a lot of people like more unique abilities,
Mm,
which obviously, that makes Snap fun, right? But I think overall, I think he's actually not bad. I think he's actually better than Wiccan because Wiccan, you're kind of like forced to play a certain way and you have to like basically fulfill his requirement to get his ability to go off. But there's a few times where I've had situations where I skipped, like I wasn't able to play the curve correctly for speed, but getting still like a 7 powered or 8 powered or even 6 powered is still pretty good.
mm,
Like it's definitely above rate compared to like you don't always have to hit like the highest mark of like 10 power or like 11 power with him. So
right.
I think he's pretty good for what he does.
Yeah, yeah. I know I get a lot. He's a boring card, but I think boring is good and safe, especially since you could play him on curve, and then like he can grow like throughout or progress throughout the game, and he's totally fine. And he's ongoing too, so there's a lot of boring spectrum decks out there. But you have a different deck here, as we can see. You have some iron speed, so we'll go over this deck. We'll go card by card, and then you could tell me about the synergies and why certain cards in there are in this deck. And then we'll play a few games. You'll guide me through it. We'll go turn by turn, and then hopefully we could get some dubs with it. So we'll go with the first card here, and we have Kitty Pride.
Yeah, so Kitty Pryde is really good in this list because she allows you basically to fulfill a lot of the energy, right? So like you want to, player obviously turn one. You could always pair her up with like Thena. Like the Thena Kitty synergy is amazing. And then obviously just basically using her just as the to fulfill the energy commitment. Other than that, like Kitty's always great because like she's always getting juiced up in power as well. So she's very she's literally one of the best one cost cards in the game in my opinion.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to play Wiccan stuff like that. When you need that extra one power or extra one energy to waste, Kitty Pride's always there to fill it. And then next we have Korg.
Yeah, so Korg, obviously, him with Rock Slide and DarkHawk, like that's the amazing, rock package. Especially if you're facing against Airsham, you do want to like ruin their card draw. So giving someone a rock every time when people run like Korg or Rock Slide against me, I always draw a rock somehow. So definitely juicing up their deck size is always good. And then yeah, he's just a staple with that core trio.
And then next we have Nico.
Yeah,
Another good one
Nico
drop.
is she's literally she's probably the best one drop right now at the moment. She's so versatile. She definitely like I don't see like I there's like so many decks that she could fit into. But like her ability with the plus, the plus power is great. Copying a card is amazing in this list as well. There's nothing, I don't know. There's not any real bad negative ability other than maybe the move one, but other than that, like she has a lot of synergy with just this deck overall. And then again, she's a one cost, so she helps fulfill the energy that you want with Wiccan and speed. So
Right.
just overall, like too much value. Like why wouldn't you have her in your list?
Right. And then next we have Thena here.
Yeah, so Athena's amazing. Even after her power nerf, she's still very good. Like I think with Kitty, Athena is like they had to be together. They're like so good together and fulfilling like basically, well, I would say at times it is kind of awkward playing Athena with this list because you're trying to fulfill like a lot of energy for Wiccan and speed. So it really depends on what you have in your hand. But obviously, Kitty and Athena together are just really good. So that And even with like we'll talk about Hawkeye soon, but even with her, like the one cost, it helps tremendously with this list. Just playing like stuff like either on curve or off. But again, it really depends with Thina. It's like if you have speed or Wiccan with you, then it really depends if you're gonna fulfill her needs or their needs. So it's kind of like a thing that you just need to know in your head.
Then next we have Ravonna.
Ravonna is amazing in this type of list because I added her in because she has synergy with Thina, Mystique, and Iron Man, and having at least 3 cards that benefit off of her ability, which discounts their costs, is really really powerful. I played her Ravonna on curve, and a lot of people already just use Enchantress try to like disable her. So she's a very huge enabler in this deck. If you can draw her, honestly, that's more than likely you can snap. So I think her synergy with this deck is very, very vital. But obviously, you can still play the deck without her.
Then next we have Hawkeye Kate Bishop.
Yeah, so for Hawkeye K Bishop, it's basically her utility. Like her arrows are amazing. There's no real arrow that you're really trying to aim for with this deck, but just getting the early, it just helps with the energy basically with Wiccan and speed. So if you need like an easy like one cost to play like on curve with your hands, so she's great. She's amazing with speed and Wiccan.
Then next we have Mystique here.
Yeah, so for Mystique's synergy with Iron Man and DarkHawk is pretty good, and you can even copy speed with Mystique, which I've actually have done quite a bit. It's pretty good. Like, I think a lot of people are not really thinking about that type of synergy, but it's pretty good when you don't have like obviously Iron Man or DarkHawk in your hand. So playing her on curves just to fulfill again the need for maybe Wiccan is very good. So yeah, she's definitely not bad to copy speed.
Then next we have Rock Slide here.
Yeah, so for Rock Slide, obviously I mentioned earlier, the Korg Darkhawk package is amazing. You do like, I think a lot of people underrate the amount of power that you do to like disrupt someone's hand draw. So yeah, this Rock Slide is very good in that trio.
Then next we have Speed.
Yeah, so for speed, he's pretty good in this deck. Even if you do miss maybe like a few turns, like I think his value is tremendous in this list. Like like I've explained earlier with all the other lower cost cards like Kitty, Korg, and Nico. More of the times that I've played this list, you can fulfill like playing on curve, which is great. So I think he's tremendous in this deck. He doesn't get like super big, but you can scale very very tall with this list. That's kind of like the whole point of the deck.
Then next we have Wiccan.
Yeah, so Wiccan pops off. Like obviously you're not getting tremendous value out of like Iron Man or maybe like Darkhawk at the end, but like the amount of energy that you have at the end is pretty ridiculous. Because I've had a lot of games where like I have like so much energy, like I don't know what to do with it, but you could basically play your entire deck on the board. If you get to like pull off his ability, there's like you have no problem in playing your entire deck. So he's very very good in this list.
Yeah, especially with Ravonna out on the board. And then next we have Iron Man here.
Yeah, so Iron Man, literally one of the goats in the game. His lane is literally his lane when you play him down.
Yeah.
If you can copy him with Mystique or well, that's kind of like really the main. I would say one of the main power plays. But yeah, if you could do that type of synergy, he's so good in this list.
And then lastly, we have Darkhawk here.
Yeah, so Darkhawk is a must especially if you're running Korg or Rock Slide. Right now, especially with Arishem being still very popular, he's an amazing counter to that list. Especially if you can copy him with Mystique, it's pretty much a game winner. It's like an immediate game winner against Arishem. So yeah, he's amazing. I can't say any more. He's definitely one of the best 5 costs in the game.
All right, yeah. So that is it. That's the deck. So we're gonna go into some games here. And Drewski is hopefully not gonna tank my rank, and we'll get some dubs. So
I got you.
Let's get into these games.
Kind of like the idea of the deck.
Yeah. All right. So we have Kitty Pride, Wiccan, and Speed.
First thing, we should check how large is our deck size, right?
Oh, they're playing Thanos.
Oh, Thanos. Okay, okay.
So
Still pretty good value.
we have pretty good curve here because we have Kitty Pride and Nico.
Yep.
So I guess it doesn't matter where we play Kitty Pride, right?
Yeah, usually if the other locations are sus, I usually do Kitty on the right.
Jeez.
Ooh, Project Pegasus. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be snap worthy, but oh, he's going for it. Okay, let's go. Okay, so Wiccan, of course.
Where do you want to put him?
Even do speed,
Where do you want to put him?
right?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do Wiccan left, speed middle, and just and we'll just wait and see. Yeah, I like
So
it.
they play. Oh my
What?
goodness, they got our Wiccan
Wiccan
too.
too.
Oh man.
No way.
So this looks like it might be Thanos Destroy.
Yeah, can you click on their Bucky actually? Is that from their deck?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay, okay. Yeah, you're right. So they might be running the cozy lists actually. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I would Iron Man left. Or left.
Well,
oh, we can't. Sorry,
we
Pet
can't.
Mansion. I'm sorry. Let me think. So maybe Iron Man right would be okay. Because I'm trying to just play on curve just for like our two featured cards.
There's Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
I am Iron Man.
Okay, we can win that lane. We got this.
DarkHawk is gonna have tons of value.
Mm-hmm. So now the question of this deck is always like, oh, do you play out your energy or do you just play what's right?
Yeah.
Right. So what are you thinking right now? I'm just curious what your thoughts are.
I'm thinking Rock Slide. Well, I'm thinking like Thanos for Thanos. We could probably go Thanos in the right.
Yeah, I was thinking either Thanos or we could do like obviously Flood with like Kitty, Rock Slide, Korg, but let's do Thanos since we don't have DH anyways.
Yeah,
right
just to scare them a bit.
Yeah.
And there's Lady Deathstrike.
No!
Oh wow.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, we could still potentially win that.
All right.
This is a spicy first game.
Yeah.
with both of the Wiccans. Oh baby. Okay. My question is, do you think they have Shang-Chi?
I assume so if they're rocking Lady Deathstrike.
Okay. Because if they're running Shang-Chi, we should not put DarkHawk on the right.
And they might have Killmonger too.
Mm,
But I think we could flood them with like rocks and stuff right now.
Okay. My thinking is doing DH middle and then Org and maybe Kitty.
I think we could always save him for the last turn just in case we have Mystique. What are you thinking?
That's true. But wouldn't it be better to play him out now then?
I don't know. I'm afraid of their Shang-Chi. But we could go middle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, play him last though, for order's sake. Yeah, just do like Kitty, Korg left, and then DarkHawk middle. Because maybe if we pull Mystique, we can copy it. But yeah, you can't always like Shang 3 lanes, right?
Yeah, true. Because Winter Soldier, Soul Stone. Yeah, Thanos might get chunky.
That's why we're like, in my head, I think we're gonna throw right pretty much. But it might look like we're going for it though.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Come on,
Mystique,
baby.
can we top deck? Yes, we do.
Prashant called it.
Yeah.
All right, I would say you already know. Probably Mystique left. And then Rock Slide and Kitty. Well, we could do our entire hand, which is great, right?
Yeah.
Wiccan value right there. I don't know. Rock Slide. Well, actually no. Let's do Nico middle, Rock Slide left, and then Kitty middle. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just afraid of Shang-Chi, but I think we're fine.
A lot of cards.
I knew Killmonger was gonna come eventually.
Mm-hmm.
X-23, Squirrel Girl,
easy dubs,
and Reality Stone. So
nice.
with the Mystique.
Thank you, Thanos.
Yeah.
And we're gonna give you some more rocks.
Yeah. More rocks. Let's go.
Wow, look at that.
Sheesh.
Crazy. A lot of power.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, so-
no hand in sight either.
Yeah. So the point of this goal, or the point of this deck, is basically you're supposed to go tall in 2 lanes, in my opinion. Like you're not supposed to go, like you're not supposed to spread like wide. It's more of like going tall with this list.
So we have DarkHawk, Kitty Pryde, Nico. And Shadowlands, the first location. DarkHawk is at 19. We're playing against a normal deck, which is pretty good.
Okay.
So what do you want to do here?
Let's do Kitty right, just to be spicy.
Okay.
I don't think it really matters.
Yeah, I don't think it matters either.
Yeah.
It's Daily
Beautiful
Bugle.
split, by the way.
Oh,
Okay,
thank you. So they're playing Angela.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to do here?
So let's do Athena. Sorry, I was gonna say Angela. Let's do Athena. Let's do Athena left. Let's put some pressure on them.
All right. Looks like they play left too. They are playing Athena as well.
Okay, so they're running the Kitty, probably Athena, Angela package. Limbo. Oh. Man, is this snap worthy?
It might be. It might be.
Okay, how about let's go one more turn and then we'll probably snap.
Okay.
Let's do Angela Kitty. Yeah, let's do a middle. It's good.
All right.
Start stacking some power.
See if they do the same. Nope. They only play one card with Athena on the board.
Angela?
And it's
Oh,
Loki.
Okay. I've seen lists similar to this. Ooh. Okay. I would say Ravonna for sure. Maybe Ravonna mid. Let's get the Angela up. Yeah. And then let's do Hawkeye mid. What do you think about that? So like we're gonna have like 6 in our hand.
Yeah, should be fine.
Okay. Like with this deck, with Hawkeye in general, you have to be very careful with like your hand.
Yeah,
Hand size.
I know I get that a lot. It's like, oh, I have to be
Mhm.
careful about hand size.
Mm-hmm. Whoa,
Two
what?
Athenas.
Okay, they had ours.
Yeah,
Lame. All right, this is a little scary. I'm kind of glad we didn't snap actually. Oh, we have the Nico spell.
and we have
to turn off
Wiccan.
Limbo.
Yeah, we have Wiccan
Oh my
too.
gosh. Yeah. Dang. Do we want to turn off Limbo?
I think so.
So let's do Nico left, Wiccan right, and then we're gonna just try to straight up win. Oh, why did they snap?
Let's do it.
Ooh, let's go for it. I wonder. They must have our hand too, obviously, because they Loki'd. But I'm curious what they got from
But
Loki.
I don't think they could Wiccan at all. So we'll have that advantage.
Oh, that's true. Ooh. Okay, so but their Wiccan didn't go off though. They're just playing it for power,
Yeah.
which is fine. I think we still have a good chance though. Okay. So ooh, and we got the Wiccan value. Okay. Wow. So the question is, do you think they're gonna challenge left?
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm debating if we're going tall, middle, or left with Iron Man. Wait, what's our deck size right now?
Our deck size 4, and their deck
Four, what's
size
theirs?
is 8.
Okay, so we definitely should play the DarkHawk actually. So maybe DarkHawk middle. How much energy we have? We have about
3
yeah,
left.
Maybe DarkHawk middle, Rock Slide left. I'm just not sure if that's enough with Athena and Rock Slide. Just send it.
All right. See what happens here. Wow. Copycat is
Wait,
nothing.
yeah, what's the copycat?
Speed. But it won't be enough for them.
Yeah, it's not enough.
So we steal
That's
8.
easy. Let's go.
Yeah, let's
Back
go.
to back.
GG's. 8 cuber. Ooh.
Let's go. Even against Loki.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like they thought, I don't know why the thought process was on Wiki for the Wiccan for them. I don't know if like they thought they had it, but in the beginning they already canceled them out. So
Yeah, I think their hand must not have been that great because they're just playing for power, right?
right.
Which I personally like. If I was in their situation, maybe they were forced to, but you tend to want to just avoid that because there's no point in playing them.
Yeah. So easy. And Copycat takes speed, but still wasn't enough. So
Yeah.
GG's. And Nico, we have Superflow as our first location.
All right, so I think we're Vona middle, and then let's check their deck before submitting.
Normal deck.
Okay. Ooh, ongoing, or maybe Zoo.
Yeah. Maybe it's ongoing with Tarnax.
Ooh, okay. Not terrible, but Let's do. What do you think about Hawkeye Athena this turn?
Yeah. Where do you want to play them?
Athena. Oh, this is kind of scary. I'll do Athena right, and then Hawkeye middle, and then hopefully Toxicaro. Hopefully.
Yes, we did. We got the Acid Arrow.
Acid Arrow.
And Cable.
Wow.
With the Marvel Boy.
Whoa, no. Did we snap on this?
I'm not sure. Maybe, but
Close. This is close.
I'm afraid of the Sandman.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's very bad for our list. Ooh, we got Wiccan too. It's Wiccan for sure this turn.
All right. Where do you want to put him?
Or do we do Wiccan middle? That's like spicy, but I'll do on the right because his power is pretty good though.
Okay.
Yeah.
They play into Superflow. So they have Nico.
Do they destroy it? Yeah, they're destroying it. Ooh, how are the duck value?
Squirrels. So they're flooding the board here.
Yeah, so definitely a zoo for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh. Do we want to change anything first? I think we're okay, huh?
Yeah, I think we're fine.
Yeah, so I'm thinking Acid Arrow left. Do we want to do Pim right? Kitty, or let me think. Let's do. I'm ignoring the Athena, by the way.
Yeah, it's totally fine. We have
okay.
plenty of energy.
Yeah, so how about Pim right, Rock Slide middle, and then Kitty left, and then
no.
that's fine.
Okay.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not a fan of the change spell, anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hit it again. There you go.
And what does Rock Slide turn into? Rogue.
Ooh, okay. And it took the Ant-Man. Great. Uh-oh. Okay. This should be okay. Okay. So it's either what? Gilgamesh or Ultron is usually their finisher, or maybe even Blue Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They retreat.
They left?
Yeah.
Huh. Does that count or does that not count?
Yes, that does count.
Okay.
We won.
Yeah, let's go. They were scared.
Yeah, very scared. And then we took their Marvel Boy, which was very, very integral.
Mm-hmm.
And they only had 3 cards, so maybe they didn't have what they needed.
Yeah.
Especially,
Even though our
especially
hand wasn't the
Baxter,
best, but I think we still probably would have inched out like our last draw, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably
Or our last draw. Never mind.
Yeah, our
Go ahead.
last turn. We probably could have used Nico, had value either with like the Mystique, then played like Marvel Boy, and then
Yeah.
it would have been spicy to play Marvel Boy into Tarnax to see if we could have gotten like Killmonger. That would have been pretty
Oh
cool.
my God.
That would have been pretty cool to see, but yeah.
Yeah.
So that is it for this video. We squeaked out 3 games. We're able to get 3 dubs with speed. This deck is actually like sneakily good. And before we take off, Drewski, is there anything you want to tell the people before we leave?
Well, I want to say thank you for letting me be on your video finally. You know,
Oh, yeah,
I
man.
appreciate
No
I
problem.
appreciate you allowing me here. Obviously you can check me out. I stream when I can on Twitch, and I might be starting up a brand new adventure on something, but it's kind of
wow.
secret right now.
Okay.
But, I'm mainly very active on X. That's kind of like my main platform for content, and I'm on Discord all the time. So if you guys ever want to hang out or talk about Snap, we're always there. So. But thank you again, Prashant, for hosting me. I hope you enjoyed the deck as much as I did.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think it's a very good deck, especially if you don't want to play Airsham or any other type of like speed deck. But I think this deck is very underrated and very powerful.
Oh, yeah.
At the same time. So
For
very
sure.
good.
And then I'll have Drewski's info all down below. That way you could give him a follow. So till next time, be safe, keep on snapping, and peace out.
Snap.